Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. There's a special magic to Nostell House at Christmas. This year the rooms are transformed into a gentle wintry story, inspired by a much loved tale of children, a wardrobe, and a world where it is always winter. This isn't an official recreation, but the inspiration is unmistakable and beautifully done. The journey begins in a recreated 1940s railway station, echoing a wartime setting of the original story. Old suitcases, dim station lamps, and soft sound effects set the scene of you just arrived as evacuee, stepping into the place filled with mystery and possibilities. It's a surprising atmospheric start, not dramatic or loud, but quietly evocative and gently guiding you into the story. As you walk forward, the route leads through simple domestic spaces, coats hung on pegs, children's belongings placed neatly, the small hints at a household preparing for winter guests. The setting feels lived in, warm and human, just enough to suggest a family's at home and it's about to become a gateway to something extraordinary. The moment you come past the charming transitions to the whole route, you pass through a small place filled with hanging coats, heavy winter fabrics brushing lightly as you move. There's a little nod to one of the iconic entrances in children's literature. The lights dim, the air feels colder. It's wonderfully subtle and a gentle stiff shift from the ordinary into the magical. Trees dusted with white line the path, the branches wrapped in beautiful warm lights. There's a small lamppost standing quietly among the trees, nothing flashy, just that familiar image glowing softly in the winter stillness. This whole space feels peaceful, like stepping into a world where everything is paused, waiting to see who will arrive next. When the trail moves into a cosy woodland home setting, a space inspired by one of the very first characters encountered in the classic story, you'll spot a scarf draped over a chair, an umbrella leaning by the doorway, and a warm earthy decoration that contrasts beautifully with the frosty forest behind you. It's intimate and inviting, and as if someone has just stepped from the outside and will be back shortly. Nostell have kept everything subtle and suggestive, and this seems to work. Next is a charming kitchen scene, drawing from the friendly woodland family who help guide the children in the story. There are pots on the stove, baskets of winter food, and little homely details that make the room feel welcoming and lived in. Nothing here is exaggerated. It's a modest, comforting space that feels anchored in both fantasy and real family life. From here you'll enter a grander room where the mood shifts again. The decorations grow brighter, richer, and more celebratory, hinting at hopefully a turning point in the story, where winter begins to lift and the warmth slowly returns. Garlands sweep the walls, candles glow on polished surfaces, the whole space full of gentle anticipation. It's a beautiful contrast to the quiet forest areas, and it sparks a point of transition as we move forwards towards the finale. Climbing the staircase, the decorations become more delicate. Snow-tripped branches hanging, stars, and warm white lights guide you throughout the upper level. These feel more reflective, almost like a pause in the story, giving you time to take before the final reveal comes. And then at the end of the trail, the whole experience shifts from winter magic to pure festive farm, the gingerbread village. This is one of Nostell's most loved Christmas traditions, and it's easy to see why. Spread across the entire display, the village is made up of handcrafted gingerbread houses, each one decorated with icing, sweets and tiny details and glowing windows. Snowy hills gently rise behind them, a miniature train weaves through the scene. The whole area smells of warm ginger and sweet spices. There's a cheerful, whimsical feel that contrasts beautifully with the cold winter scenes earlier. Volunteers and staff create everything by hand, and it shows. Each building has its own characters, from rooftop chimneys to sugar pathways and frosted trees. It's the perfect finale, playful, detailed, and incredibly Christmassy. As you leave the house, the combined effort of the journey lingers. The quiet storybook moment, the winter forest, the warm homely rooms, the charming gingerbread world at the end. Nostell has managed to balance inspiration and imagination beautifully, creating a gentle Christmas trail that feels magical without ever needing to name the story directly. It's a calm, atmospheric experience and lovely reminder of how powerful simple decorations and story can be at this time of year. Thank you for joining this wander through Nostell House at Christmas. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and consider subscribing. It will help the channel grow. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you on the next one. Please enjoy the remaining footage.